Hey folks, welcome back to Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. If you like I always say, if you're new to the channel, we welcome you. Me and Kojak does. If you're a reoccurring, I wouldn't say customer, but a subscriber, hey, I really appreciate y'all subscribing. I really appreciate y'all leaving positive comments. Just know the video before this one where Kojak's cleaning his knife, it should be ready for you be able to put some positive comments in there if you'd like to. For some reason, I don't know what happened when I was uploading it. I must have fat fingered a button or something, because sometimes it will when it uploads, it automatically allows comments, and then sometimes it don't. I have to go in there and push the button to allow comments. So if it was off, it's my fault. I should have paid attention to what I was doing, and I didn't do it. So it should be good to go, because I went in there and made a comment on it myself just to test it and make sure it works. So it should be good to go. If you haven't seen that video, you'll see it. It'll say 10-year-old broke the internet with his knife cleaning, and he'll get better as time goes on, cleaning some more knives with me when he wants to. I know he's got another knife he's going to clean this week. In between football practices, football just takes up a lot of his time, a lot of my time. It is what it is. So try to get it in when we can fit it in, as they say. But I want to go over a couple things. I wasn't going to do a video today. You can see I'm in I call it my house clothes. I took a nap today. My body's just, I don't know, man. I've been wore down, I guess. I don't know, probably more mentally than anything. It's just a lot going on in the world, and I try not to worry with it. But sometimes it's just hard not to when you love your family and you got, I just can't. I know there's nothing I can do about it, so stay prepared and best I know how, and be vigilant, right? You want to be vigilant. Some people want to put the horse blinders on, and I mean, and if that's what they want to do, I mean, it is what it is. I can't tell them not to, right? I can recommend not to, but I also know not to deep dive and just worry, because it'll drive you completely crazy. It really will. So I was like, you know what? I woke up, still laying around watching TV. I said, I'm gonna get up, piddle around in it. I had to put some hunting stuff together. I went hunting this morning. I didn't film it because it wasn't really nothing to film except some squirrels. Didn't see any deer. I was expecting not to. Just the way it was almost a full moon, and early in the year, to me, they'll move more in the evening, but it was like 78, 80 degrees today. Or it might have been higher now. I just wasn't going to do it. I was like, no, I'm not doing it today. But I went hunting, got back in time, went to church, went and stuffed our bellies with some Mexican food, and then we cheated and went and got some ice cream. I know we don't need it. I eat like I don't buy the stuff, and I don't eat it every once. I usually eat it maybe once or twice a month, if that, and that's what I got. So I cheated on my diet. I'm trying to slim up and eat healthier, but sometimes you just, give in a little bit. So start off, we're gonna clean. So I found one, and it was hell and high water. I had a super nice one that I missed a chance on. I regret it. It was in a lot better shape than this one, but this ain't in terrible shape. It just needs cleaning. It's an old Imperial from 1930s to 1945, 46. Best I know out of one of my books that tells me what it is. It's jig bone. It's got the easy open. I mean, everything's there. Blade's not. You can tell it ain't really been sharpened down much. It's just an old knife, and it just wasn't stored properly. So, but that's in there. Beautiful knife. It's gonna get some love for sure. Like I said, I tried to get it another one. I'm still out on the lookout. If I see one a decent deal, I'm gonna go ahead and get it, because these are all going into a display that I'm going to build, and it's going to represent the United States Army and its history. Because I mean, this is history in my hands right here. I mean, this could have been a soldier in World War II that carried it. You know, I don't know. You really never know. But just knowing holding this could have been somebody over there because they issued them out. This is Imperial. They issued a Camulus. They issued what's the other one? I just looked at it too. I had a brain fart, yo. But anyway, there's different brands that they made back then, and they all made these. So, but I have one of each. I have a Camulus and I have this Imperial, based off this picture that you'll see right up here. So we're gonna clean it. Also, so I showed y'all. This is a pretty good book if you want to know about heat treating. Like I said, I don't know if y'all can see it. But anyway, you can just tubal cane, hardening, tempering, and heat treating. Very good book. Explains a lot. But also this book right here, y'all can find it on Amazon. You can go to www.knifesteelnerds.com. They sell all kinds of stuff to test your own knives. When I tell y'all that it's important, when you sharpen a knife to where it shaves your hair, based off my experience, and I've had 5160, 1095, all kinds of steel, they're all gonna wear down. Super steels, they're gonna wear down eventually. It's all about how long will it take to wear down. This guy explained, this is a really good book, talks about just edge geometry and steel makeup. He developed, this guy right here has probably the highest degree you can get in degrees and certifications in anything to do with knives, steel, all that stuff, as far as on the technical aspect. I'm not talking about, 750 AD samurai stuff. I'm just talking about technical, putting science into it, right? He talks about you don't want to have a knife so sharp that it shaves because it will dull quicker. I mean, if you just want something to brag about, hey, so be it. But he says it in here. There's YouTube videos on him. You just got to look up Dr. Laren Thomas. He also he's got a contract. He works with Buck and I think some other knife companies. But he developed MagnaCut. Y'all hold on. He developed MagnaCut. Everybody nuts up over MagnaCut. You can actually buy MagnaCut in bar stock and make your own knives out of it. So a lot of people do. But it is very difficult to heat treat, and you got to do everything right. So a lot of people just steer away from it. But there's some out there that have special CNC machines that cut out the shape of the blades, and all they do is they use special ceramic belts, because you can't just use regular silicon dioxide belts or whatever they're made out of. You can't use that on those MagnaCuts. It won't those super steels. It just eat up your belts. So you have to use special belts for it. He explains all that in the book. He explains it on some videos. So if you're interested into the nerd stuff about it, this is a pretty good book. Like I said, I've had this for quite a while. It's just a good book. It tells different how to heat treat stuff, tempering process. It gets down into science. It's a good book, y'all. So, but of course, here's the book, everybody. I done made a video on it before. This is an awesome book. Mr. Kevin says this is probably one of the best editions. I found this down in Georgia for like 25, 30 bucks. I don't even know if I paid. It was like 20. It was 20 something bucks, whatever I paid for it. Found it in an antique store down there. Down in Georgia, some of his stomping grounds, or several Knife Channel's stomping grounds down there. So these are $100-something on eBay now. Even on Amazon, if you can find it, man, it's just crazy. So I'm glad I got mine several years ago before the madness. But anyway, hey, enough rambling on. Like I said, excuse me. I'm in my house clothes. I just really didn't care. I didn't. I don't care. I was sleeping. Took a nap this afternoon. My body was just like, hey man, you need this time out. You ain't 25 anymore. Go take a nap. And that's what I did. So, but hey, y'all hold on and hopefully enjoy the video. All right, turn the fan down. Maybe y'all can hear it. So using this Eagle, good old Eagle One. I bet you they were excited when all this knife craze got going, because I know dang well, because I always saw this stuff stocked up, sitting on the shelf. I mean, it's good on vehicles. You can use it for anything, really, anything you're trying to polish. But I know they definitely ain't y'all cannot tell me that they haven't increased between all the knife channel videos and such. That they ain't increased in sales in this. They guarantee. What do you think about all the knife channels out there? There's a lot. A lot of them all doing the same thing, but some do a little different. But it is what it is. Everybody doing their thing, you know. I mean, it is. But the market's definitely flooded, for sure. And there's some out there that got them a niche in the system. Kudos on them. That's why this channel's it's not going to be everything about knives. We'll do a little bit of everything. Could be showing you how to. Could be some little project. I actually got a project coming up here. I'm going to try to. I need to do. Show y'all how to do it. You know what I mean? But get this Eagle One. It cleans it too. See how it's getting dirty? Because there's like residual from that COP on it and crud from the where I polish it using that polishing compound. But I ain't nothing I can do about this pitting. I mean, I probably could file down, but you're going to start thinning out the blade. So it is what it is. I mean, it's really not on the cutting edge. So I mean, that's what really matters, right? So, anywho, just follow directions on the can. It'll tell you like, it'll tell you how to use it. Close lid after use. But you can polish it right after. I like to let it dry just a little bit before I polish it. So that's just me. All right, got all that residual off right. Y'all saw that. Time for some good old flits. This tube will last you a long time, folks. Don't overuse this stuff. It don't take much. I know Kojak got a big old thing of it, but I mean, he's a little kid, so he's learning. It don't take much. Like, I can go over this whole knife just about with that a little application. It really don't take much. See that? It ain't like it's gonna really soak in that deep. You just gotta massage it. See how I massage it? Don't go slice your hand, especially if it's got an edge. This one's probably sharp enough to cut you. I just massage it like this, just like that. And you massage this blade. I like doing it like this. I don't like doing it like that. Like that. I go like this. Just massage it in. You can see some of the residue. See how it's changing color? Getting some of the crud off. Like I said, it don't take much. Just a little bit. Get back here. Get back here on the spring. Right back in here. Clean that up. You don't want to get too much in here because you got to clean it out. I just put a light coat. Massaging it. And this should tell you, well, so you don't really have any instructions on this, but it does on the box. I'll show you what the box looks like here in a minute. I'm just massaging. I'm going to let it sit. And let it dry. Here you go, folks. This is what it looks like when it comes in. Metal, plastic, and fiberglass polish. Plus paint restore. Here's all stuff that you could clean with, right? This is maximum strength. So they have, of course, Flitz makes probably some other stuff depending on what you're trying to polish. I just get the maximum strength for this kind of stuff, for this steel. Lasts up to 6 months. Works fast. Anti-tarnish. So, yeah, I think instructions are inside this box here. Instructions printed inside box. So, but it tells you how to do each type of steel, right? Brass, copper, whatever you're polishing, it's got instructions. Hi, y'all. What do y'all think? I think it's cleaned up pretty dang good. Like I said, it's pitting and stuff. I'm not going to work. I just cleaned it down. It's clean. It's just nothing I can do about that without sanding it down, right? I don't want to wear it. Let an old knife be old knife. So look, I mean, got a lot of the scratches out. That's just pitting. Listen to that snap. It didn't have any snap earlier, especially this main blade. It did not. Listen, I even got the fan running right now. Y'all hear that? I think it looks good. Turned out really, really good. I may refine a little bit before I put it in the case. I just really wanted to get it clean, so whenever it comes to that time, I don't have much to do to it. I may clean a little bit more down in here, and I'll add a little bit, just a tad of oil in these pivot points, and maybe polish a little bit more on. I'll take another, put another coat of flitz on it and polish it down. And that's about it. I mean, I really ain't gonna do nothing else to it. Like I said, that's all pitting right here. It's all pitting. I think she turned out really, really nice. For sure. Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Me and Kojak a favor. He likes watching Dad clean knives too. Like I said, I will probably continue working, just refining it as I get time. Just a little bit of polishing here and there. Put another coat of flitz on it before it goes into my display box that I'm going to build. So, but anyway, what I was going to say is, hey, feel free to drop a comment, drop a positive comment in the comment section. You know, what you think about this knife and how it turned out, right? Like I said, ain't nothing I can do about the pitting without not really taking a layer of steel off. And I'm not going to do that. It's no reason to. It's not like it's a Mona Lisa painting or something, you know, even though it's historic because of the age and what it stands for. But this knife didn't even have an edge on it. This one, the small blade kind of had an edge on it, but this one didn't have no edge. Like I could run my finger across it. I wouldn't do it now because I took about 5 minutes, if that. I didn't get on the film, but I took about 5 minutes. And this good steel that they made back then, 80 plus years ago, it's got high carbon steel. And I ain't saying it ain't gonna be like Magna Cut, and man, you could just take it and beat it and do whatever to it, and it's gonna keep the edge. But this steel back then was just easy to put an edge on it, man. It literally did not take me long. Like you could do it with a whetstone for sure if that's your thing, but I just use the upgraded materials that I like to use. I have one whetstone, or I have two whetstones. I just don't really, I don't know. I may have to break them out. Because it's something about that. It's like woosah, like you run in it with that whetstone. It's kind of a therapeutic thing, but I like with the diamond. It's just way superior for sure. But anyway, let me show y'all something. Like I said, I mean, I maybe 3 or 4 minutes sharpening it. And it did not have an edge on it. This little one had a little bit of edge on it. I wouldn't run my finger across it. This one I could. I was playing with it when I was polishing. But look right now. Like I wouldn't run that finger across it right now. But I could refine more on the sharpening too, you know. But anyway, it's just a time thing, you know. But good snaps, beautiful knife, really good vein. I love that jig bone, that old jig bone. So, but hey, like I always say, I try to end the video with it. Y'all stay positive, y'all stay vigilant, and y'all stay motivated out there. But y'all keep at it. And hey, I really appreciate y'all, my subscribers, and just even the knife community in general. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the channels out there that kind of reach out to me every once in a while. It kind of goes in phases, but I hear from them every once in a while. Hey, don't be a stranger. Shoot me an email. If it takes me a little bit to get to the email, mean, I stay pretty busy, but I try to get on there and respond. Hopefully it don't show up in like the junk mail or anything. But feel free to email. Y'all can write me a letter. You can write Kojak a letter. P.O. box is up in my profile. Super easy, y'all. So, but anyway, y'all keep at it, and I'll see y'all next time. All right.